There you go. Today we're going to learn how to draw PJ Masks in a Marvel style. My name is James Raiz. I am the box office artist, professional artist for 25 years, working for Marvel, DC, movies, and a YouTuber for 11 years with 1.5 million subscribers. How you guys doing? Good morning to all of you. This is the morning show where I teach you guys how to draw. So go ahead, grab your paper, your pencil of choice, and we are going to get drawing. So once again, you could draw along with me, or you could do your own thing. Either way, I would love to see it. Good to see you all. I'm going to go live on Instagram right now as well. So the Instagram people are coming. And hello, everyone that's looking in the chat right now. My buddy Mario's here. Thank you for stopping by. John is here. How you doing? Comic artist. Good to see you. Hello, everyone on Instagram. Today we are going to draw a PJ Mask drawing. Whenever I draw PJ Masks on my channel, always does pretty well. And I thought today that I'm actually going to do a homage today. We're going to do an homage to one of my favorite artists in the world. Some of yours favorite artists in the world. His name is Mr. Jim Lee. And I'm going to do an homage to one of his covers. I believe it's X-Men Annual #1 cover. It's actually a very famous Jim Lee cover. And I'm going to draw this PJ Masks as an homage. Okay, so we talked before about the layout being the hardest part about doing a particular drawing, and when you do an homage, it's like a throwback to a cover that people remember. So people homage all the different #1 issues of all the Marvel comics. They homage like things like Spider-Man 300 with Spider-Man crouching down, or the Spider-Man issue, I believe #50, where Spider-Man's walking away. Like people homage, so it's more like a throwback in that sense. Okay, so this is the only time where it's kind of accepted, especially when it's a cover that everybody has homaged before. So when you're putting your own spin on it. Okay, so I talked about yesterday how the biggest meat to actually doing a comic, the biggest meat to doing a drawing is the layout part. And when you do an homage, you don't have to worry as much. Okay, you worry as much. But for me, I want it to be still familiar. It won't be like exact one to one, like I'm tracing the cover. However, I do want the feel of that cover. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and start drawing this? So if you haven't seen that cover before, look up X-Men Annual #1, and you'll see the cover. And as I draw it, it'll look familiar to you. Okay, but we are going to be using PJ Masks characters, and I have done PJ Masks in a Marvel style before, a couple times actually, and both were a lot of fun. I love drawing these characters. And hello, Kitty Poom, on Facebook. Thank you for watching. And hello, everybody. My idol, Dylan, and Sketching with Chew on Instagram. Hello, guys. Good to see you. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch it out, okay? Now, the proportions are going to be a little bit different than the cover itself, okay? So I'm going to start off here, okay? Because I'm going to do things like enlarge certain bits a little bit more than they are, because I gotta make this character a bit more prominent. Now now the difference between this one and the PJ Masks I've done before. PJ Masks came out with a series now called Power Heroes. So there's a few more characters. So there's gonna be 6 characters we're gonna draw today. We're gonna attempt to do this. Guys, we're going to attempt to do this pretty quickly. I'm going to try to get this done at 6 o'clock right now. I'm going to try to get this done by 9 o'clock, because a good friend of mine, he's graduating high school today. A very good buddy of mine. So I want to be able to make his graduation. So we're going to try to finish this off. So not only are we going to be doing this, we're going to try to do this fast. Okay? So when I do it fast, sometimes I don't, I try to get the layout done pretty fast. So you won't see me do the skeleton, the full skeleton like I usually do. But I'm already starting to shape the character around the skeleton. And again, it's a little easier because you know, it's an homage to a cover. So even though it's not going to be like one to one in terms of like, for example, I'm not like tracing the cover here at the same time. I'm just doing the best I can. Okay. And again, like I mentioned before, as long as you know the 80-20 rule, I keep telling you guys that 80-20 rule. So the 80% will be this front character here. Okay. I would say that the 80% is this front character here. Okay. Let's see if I could tell you his name. His name is Catboy, if I'm not mistaken, right? Catboy. Okay, so this is Connor or Catboy, right? Something like that. So again, the layout here needs to be attributed to one of my idols, Mr. Jim Lee. If you guys watch, he's very. For those of you who don't know who Jim Lee is, you know, you can get started by watching his streams for sure. He's currently the. Is he the editor in chief of DC, guys? Forgive me, like I'm not a little out of the loop in terms of those things. So I'm making some of this bigger than the proportions, just a bit bigger than what Jim did here, mainly because for two reasons. Number one, I'm trying to make it just a bit more dynamic than what he did. And of course, you can't. Jim Lee's a master of dynamicism, so you know you don't out master the master. However, there's twofold here. Number one, I'm trying to do that. Number two, I'm trying to hide. I'm trying to hide certain features of the other characters so it's easier to draw. Okay, so who doesn't know who Jim Lee is? You'll be surprised, Comic Artist One. You'll be surprised. Okay, so that will be. This will be Catboy. Okay. So I'm gonna color these guys like it's a cover. By the way, when these videos drop. By the way, all the drawings that I've done the past few days, we're gonna drop them as videos next week, which will be interesting because I am actually going on a trip around the world next week. So I'm gonna see how good the internet is where I'm at. Well, I'm gonna ask for help uh, for my friends that are bringing me over to those places I'm going to. Okay, so there you go. That's a classic comic book pose. Eh? Okay, so that is Catboy, and then I'm gonna be drawing Gecko next. Gecko, I believe his name's Gecko. Yeah, Gecko. You do Gecko's here. Okay, and now on the cover. So this is Cyclops on the X-Men cover here. Okay, now we have Gecko, but the problem with the Wolverine pose, even though it's an easier pose, I'm gonna slightly change it because I want to see more of. I want to see more of his body, so I'm gonna have it actually come in the other way. Actually, you know, this is a very common pose that I do. Now, even though this makes it harder to draw, like the Jim Lee version is much easier to draw. And the reason, again, I'm not going full a stick figure posing like I usually do, and it would have been easier for you guys to follow along. Is number one, I'm a little bit under a time crunch here, a little bit under a time crunch, so I'm trying to finish this off fast. Okay, so that's why I'm skimping a little bit on that part of the layout. Again, it's definitely a lot easier because the layout is done for me. in this sense. Here, okay, guys. Which X-Men cover am I homaging off of? It's X-Men annual Shatter Shot #1. Okay, when you see it, you'll recognize it. It's a classic Jim Lee cover. Jim Lee cover that he's done. Okay, and there's 6 characters on here. Okay. So maybe something like that. Okay. Now, so that will be Gecko. This will be the character named Gecko. Okay. Now the third character, main character. So the Gecko is the one you see right here on top. That's Gecko, the green guy. There, that's Gecko. So on the cover, that's Wolverine on the cover. Okay, so that's Gecko. Now we're going to go ahead and draw Owlette. So Owlette, I'm going to make as the Psylocke character. Like there's 2 females, one's flying. So it actually makes more sense for Owlette to be flying. But you see here, I don't have as much space now up here. So, and Owlette is one of the... the original main characters. 3 are the main characters here. So I'm going to draw her here. And again. And I'm telling you guys, drawing fast is hard because of my carpal tunnel. It's right now, it's hurting just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's hurting. Now, again, having the sizes a little bit different helps because it helps hide things. Guys. It's hiding things. Okay. And that's especially helpful under a time crunch here. So we are working with a time crunch. Just say, I need to finish a cover in 3 hours. Okay. Now, usually I probably wouldn't do her arm like this, but because she has wings. But maybe I could do something like that. Okay, so just so you have an idea. Hello, Gallant. How you doing? Okay, and hello, everyone on Instagram who's watching. And I'll apologize in advance to those people watching on Instagram because it's harder for me to see the comments there on Instagram. Okay, sorry, just stretching out my arm because actually, my fingers here they're kind of tingly. So these 3 fingers here, and it's kind of radiating down my arm now like this. Can't be good. I gotta go see a doctor. Gotta see the doctor. Gonna see the doctor. The doctor. The doctor. So Gecko, and then I think we have Newton Star. That's the one. That's the next character. So there's actually more power heroes. There's actually quite a lot, but I'm just gonna do Newton Star. This is definitely one of the newer ones. So he's gonna be like the Gambit character here. He has his hand extended. Like I don't know his well, it looks like he has like power hand power. So maybe I'll instead of in the original cover, if you look at Gambit, his arms like this. His arms like this in the original cover. So see, comic artist, look up the cover. It looks phenomenal. Absolutely. Hello, Anthony. Good to see you. Makes you wonder if there's an alternate grip method around the carpal tunnel issue. Kind. I tried different things, so we'll see. So I see that Newton Star here. He has like it's like Doctor Strange kind of style hands. So I'm gonna give him more of that kind of a pose, where his hands are coming forward. Then he'd be looking down a little bit. And then his knees up here like this. And there's other legs here. And then it would kind of hide behind his arm. Right? And then the last character here is, his name's Ice Cub. So that would be like the beast's equivalent here. Well, actually, even before I do that, why don't we do the other character here? While I finish off this hand. Okay, and we got the other female character. Her name is Ann Yu. Ann Yu. And hello everyone who's joining in, whatever platform that you are watching. So Ann Yu has a staff also, so she's going to be small. So maybe I could incorporate the staff in here. Maybe we could do something where her arm is down. So as you can see here, I'm not following like 100%. Because she has a staff, I want to add the staff in there. So it's not following 100% what Jim Lee's doing, but you could feel, we could still have the leg up like this. Like that. Okay, and then of course and then the bottom, so this will be Ann Yu. Okay, this is Newton Star. Okay, this is Owlette. This is Gecko. And this is Catboy. It's kind of like the Cyclops of the piece. Hello, Anthony. And we have Ice Cub. So again, there are more power heroes, but these are the 6 that are in the marketing material, that are featured the most in the marketing material. So we'll just stick to the 6 for now. I could always add a couple boards if people really want me to finish it off and add the final 6 characters on the side. That's possible here. So it all depends on how I lay out thing here. Because the way Jim Lee did it, it's actually cut off. Maybe I could design it so they won't be cut off. So the possibility is there for me to add the other 6 later on. Not today, but maybe later on. And if we're gonna do that, maybe I'm gonna put Gecko's arm more to the side, or not Gecko, Catboy's arm more to the side, and that way, there's more room. There's more room here at the bottom for Ice Cub on this side here. Poses are looking good. Don't thank me. Thank Jim Lee. I'm going to credit Jim Lee. So whenever you draw something like this, guys, where it's an homage, you have to put after that. So you sign your name. So for me, it would be James Raiz after Jim Lee. So you always give credit where credit's due, guys. Always give credit where credit's due. So just put Ice Cub. I put Ice Cub, and Ice Cube pops up. Ice Cube Cub. Ice Cub PJ Masks. There you go. Or I'll just continue it. Because also, this cover has the feel of Jim Lee's. It also has the feel of Jim Lee's. Actually, I should turn the light here a little bit more. Jim Lee's Justice League cover, though it's definitely not exact like the Justice League cover that Jim Lee did for Justice League #1 when he drew Justice League. That's okay. If I expand, because I was thinking about having come to the side, but I feel the layout would have been wonky if I did that. So I'll just follow what Jim Lee did here, but I'm just gonna make it just a tiny bit different. Something like that. Okay. And then maybe we'll have like some smoke or whatever. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that layout. It's not too bad. Hello, Alan. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm looking at a toy brand. When I finish drawing, do I need to credit them? I don't think so. Uh, it all depends. It all depends, Mario. Like if you're homaging an artist, absolutely. Toy brand's a little different though. Like if you're looking at a toy, I don't think so. I don't think so. So I'm gonna go in here and start adding features, and then we're gonna go straight to the inks, guys. We're not gonna waste any time here. So, what I like to do is again, the best thing to do for myself is to time myself. So again, the hero character is this guy here. I want to spend the most time on Catboy here. Remember the rules I told you guys, okay? The 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule. 80% of the drawing, 80% of the activity, okay, comes from 20% of the work, okay? And this 20% right now is this character here. So as long as this character looks great, the others have to look passable and it'll still be considered a good drawing, okay? If this looks great. So I'm going to put most of my effort into here with the timeline I have. I told you guys I have until roughly around 9 o'clock to finish this off. So 9 o'clock to finish this off. So I'll probably spend 6:30 right now. I'll probably spend till about 7:30. That might be even too long because I want to finish by 9, right? Because we have 5 characters to work on. So you got to do the math in your head to make this work, right? So maybe an hour's too long. So 45 minutes. I'll be done by 7:15. That leaves me an hour and 45 minutes to finish off everything else. So then you look at the other characters, right? Like these two won't be that hard to draw. And to be honest, all 3 of these won't be hard to draw. And their outfits aren't the hardest. If I can be 100% honest with you guys, the outfits aren't the hardest. So if I do 45 minutes for him, and then we do 20 minutes each, right? Will that get us to where we need to go? So 45, that'd be 7:15, 7:15, 7:35, 7:35, 7:55, 8. Yeah, I think that should work. 7:55, and then 20 minutes each. So that's what we're gonna have to do. 45 minutes for him, 20 minutes each after that. That's what we're going to do. Commando Vic, good to see you, is watching on Twitch. Okay? So that's what you have to do sometimes. So that's when you work in comics, what you have to do is like kind of break down, okay, I only got 6 hours on this page. How I'm going to break it down into smaller chunks that it's more passable, okay? So that's what we have to do, right? So we're going to do that right now. I'm going to pull up some Catboy reference. Oops. Okay, so I downloaded some reference earlier, so I'm just pulling that up right now. You know, planning helps whenever I'm trying to do these types of drawings here. There we go. Look at some Catboy reference. Catboy! Again, definitely not the first time. I've drawn Catboy. Okay, let me just pull up some extra reference here, guys, for Catboy. He's not Catboy, he's Catman. I believe he has ears, right? He's got ears. So I'm just looking up some reference here, guys. Okay, so he's more like Batman, right? It's more like Batman. Oh, look, he's Avatar. He's Avatar now, guys. He's Avatar. He's Avatar here. He's Avatar. Nice. Okay, so just going ahead and adding in the different details of his outfit because a lot of them are glowing. So I need to add those in because I don't want to render those parts, right? Hello. Speaking of Avatar, I wonder what the next movie is supposed to release. I'm not sure. Is it supposed to be this year? No, I think it's next year, the next movie. Oh, I forgot they have tails, eh? They have tails. So it's actually very important getting this right, like these details right. So, like, because there should be no rendering in these lines here. There should be none because they light up. There should be no rendering. So that's actually very, very important. That's important detail. I could make it like a, put your own spin on it, right? So, I guess something like that. See if I like that. Well, I shake out my hand for the carpal tunnel. Woo! Carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel. Okay, so let me set a timer. So we said 45. So we wanted this to be done by. So I already spent 3 minutes. So I'm going to put 40 minutes here, guys, okay? $40. I actually have a couple more minutes than that. 40. Actually, 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes. Where that's 2 minutes over, actually. Okay, so let me just check one thing here, guys. I'm just looking up a little bit more Catboy reference here. Should his mouth be open, guys? Should go E. Hello, Max Life. How you doing, my friend? Oh, Commando got a nasty. Shoulder injury. Sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. Just kind of stretching out my hand a little bit, my friends, before we go ahead and start really rendering. This Catboy here. Okay, part of me thinks should I even bother adding? Because I was thinking about adding a little bit more detail here. I don't think I should anymore. Shouldn't be more. Oh, Apple's here. Hello, Apple. Good to see you, brother. You need to do Bluey in a Marvel style. We can do Bluey. Why not? I'm gonna look up Bluey quickly while I eat into my time. I shouldn't be eating to my time, but I am. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I could totally do Bluey. I will definitely do Bluey, my friend. All right. Fantastic. Just for you, buddy. Okay. I just stretch my hand a little bit. Get that carpal tunnel going. All right. Okay. So I think that's good enough. We're gonna go into ink now. We got about 37 minutes for the inks. Okay. I'll put this timer here so we can see it better. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get some of this ink going. It's like each one of these is a fast draw, you know? Oh, Apple's locking in voice actors for a future show. That's awesome, brother. That is awesome. Congrats. Congrats, my friend. That's amazing. Okay, here we go. So we're going straight to ink now. Okay, and part of me thinks I should zoom in for you guys. Okay, so you guys on the YouTubes and Facebook and stuff, I'm going to zoom in so you can see more of the face. Trust me, the timer's going. Okay, so I'm actually going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the parts that should not be touched. Let me call up my reference here. Yep, okay. More of the eyebrows. Maybe like that. Okay. Catman looks great. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes. So, you know, in the kids show, Catman, you know, you actually see the pupils. So I think I'll give him pupils. So I'm just using a 0.8, guys. I'm going to use 0.8. Because when you're under a time crunch, it's all about, you know, you do the darker areas first, and it's more like what you have time for afterwards. So you don't go like a 100% detail. It's more like do the basics first so you don't run out of time, and then you could go in and add more if you want to. Just give me a second here, guys. Let me just do this. Just pulling up some reference here, guys. Okay. So, for example, these bolts are got to be here. They can't be touched. See, that's very Avatar. There you go. Three. Okay. And then on this side here, you got the cat ears going like this. Something like that. Yeah, I love big superhero movies this year for sure. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going on this, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and draw this chin. Nice square jaw for the chin. Maybe something like that, guys. Maybe something like this. Okay, I'm actually putting a lot of detail in this face already here. Okay, I might actually go in with a brush pen. So again, like I mentioned before, I'm trying to actually add a lot of the detail up front with the larger black areas. And I'm thinking of the shadow. Okay, I'm thinking of the shadows. The shadows coming from this side here. That's a superhero jaw right there, comic artist. Well, you do a Venom compilation drawing. I could. I definitely could. I have enough. I have enough drawings to do so for sure. That's actually a really good idea. That's a real good idea. Max Life. That'd be a really good idea. Because I do like to put out compilation videos of when I have videos with multiple characters, stuff like that. Part of me thinks his head's too big. Now, usually I don't go this detailed with the shading immediately, but again, just because we're under the time crunch here, that's why I'm like, okay, let's just get as much done as we can. Okay, we got 30 minutes left. Go underneath here like this, and then maybe a little bit of rendering for the chin. Let me shake out my hand. And again, I'm going so detailed on this right away just because of the timing. And again, like I said, the 20-80-20 rule here. This guy has to look the best. This cat man here. He's got to look the best. So that's why I'm putting most of the effort into here. So just like anything else, you know, the biggest part of a character is the face. So even me just putting most of the effort into the face helps. Just wish you didn't have the carpal tunnel. It's like a handicap, right? You get a handicap. Did I make them grown up? Yes, yes, they are absolutely grown up. So Catman's like very Batmanish, you know. Your hand's tired. No, no, it's carpal tunnel. It hurts. My hand hurts. I wish it was my other hand. I really do. So I'm gonna go in here and start adding some detail to the neck. There you go. Ouch. Ow. My arm hurts, guys. My arm hurts. My arm hurts, dudes. So it's hard to battle. Okay, and then we're gonna add a little bit more here. What time is it? 27 minutes left. I think I'll go till about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna concentrate on the rest of the body. Part of me's thinking I should give him a little bit of a beard. Have I had any surgeries for it? Not yet. I think. Well, I'll be honest. I haven't gotten it checked out yet. I really do need to get this checked out, which I will do so after my eye trip because it really hurts. So there is something going on. I could feel it. So I got to do something. And I really hope it doesn't mean surgery because that means I can't go live anymore. But it's long term. But you know what? If just say I did have surgery, I would try different things. I would do challenges where I would draw with my mouth. I would try to draw with my feet. I would do those things. I would totally do those things. Just to try. Just to try. I don't know how many of you guys would watch me draw with my feet. Would you guys watch me draw with my feet? I'll try. Oh no, no. Yeah, I would try to draw with my left hand for sure. That's a definite. I would definitely try to draw with my left hand. Like I've drawn with my left hand before. Like again, it's like one of those things where it's in your head, right? All the ideas are in your mind. It's just about getting them on the paper. It's just my right hand is my dominant hand. But I totally think I could draw with my left hand. It just needs training. James feet for free. That'll be the members only. The members only. Somebody asked about memberships. Maybe that should be the membership right there. The feet drawing channel. Be famous. Famous, I say. Give my hand a shake. Okay, and set that like that. Yes, okay. Let's see. Apple said after he stopped eating red meat, it helped a lot. Yeah, like Apple. I was on this carnivore diet for the longest time. That definitely could be a factor in all of this. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that. You're probably right, my friend. Maybe I will stick to the lean proteins and it could be like the onset of gout for sure. Because those of you guys following me knows I was trying to do that carnivore diet, and I did it for quite a while, and I did have some health problems because of it, for sure. Um, and when I say health problems, it's more self-diagnosed, right? It's not like I went to the doctor and they outright told me it's because of the my eating habits. Though they probably will for sure. like no doctor in the world. Well, I say no doctor in the world, but not a lot of doctors approve of that particular diet. Definitely won't go full vegetarian though, guys. Sorry to disappoint you. Well, I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not adept to I'm not anti uh, veganism or anything. Like I have done diets where it's pure vegetables before, and it was okay. It was all right. So it all depends on the feel, guys. To be honest. You know, whenever it comes to dieting and the type of diet you do, you'll always have some doctor that agrees with you. You'll always have some that don't. That don't. You'll always say have someone that's saying that this will make your life less. You know, there's lots of different. You know, there's always that's the thing with the internet these days. No matter what you believe, there's someone out there that will believe it too, that believes it already. You know, and so it's just about you finding those people that support what you want to do. You know. So right now I'm just trying to outline like we got all the veins on the side here. So when I say homage to Jim Lee, you notice I'm not using his rendering. Okay. A lot of people when they think homage, it's like they're copying exactly what they're doing. It's not really. It's more the pose, the posing of it. And then I want to add my own flair to this. I don't want this just to be taking Jim Lee's what's it called Jim Lee's layout, tracing it, and just changing a few features. No, no, no. I want this to be completely me in that sense. So just going ahead and outlining the chest here, guys. So this part is hard because I already blacked this out. However, trying to give this side of the pec volume because it's actually kind of foreshortening, like it's coming towards us. That's the real challenge here. So I'm trying to do something with the brush pen just to kind of make that feel right, you know? That's not a bad idea. Ibuprofen. Maybe I'll take a Tylenol here or a thing. Have you ever thought of Darna in a marble cell? I have drawn Darna in a marble cell before. Um, so it's definitely something I've wanted to do. So I wouldn't mind doing it again. I didn't. I never released that video. I just realized I never released that video where I drew all the Mars Ravello um, heroes. I never released that video. I just realized that. Maybe I should release that video. I got to find that footage though. I drew that in like 2019, I think. 2019. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys this. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys this. All right, and I'll let the cat out of the bag right now. Okay, my friends. I am actually going to the Philippines. I'm going to the Philippines tomorrow. All right. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm going somewhere. Now I still will stream tomorrow morning. However, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to draw on the plane. I want to draw something. Now, at the same time, I'll be honest with you guys too. I'm debating whether to forego a plane challenge and then just try to get all these pieces that I did this week colored on the plane. But then it all depends on if I have the capability of having it colored on the plane. Um, you know, will I be able to power my laptop on the airline I'm going on? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure because I would love to have this colored. I want these videos out next week, the ones that I worked on this week. So, oh, why did my live video my live video ended? Just 1 second, guys. My Instagram shut off for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why my Instagram shut off. So I'm thinking there's two things I could do. I could do something region specific, meaning like, for example, what if I did? I tried to do Voltus 5, right? Most detailed drawing of Voltus 5 on thing. That's a little like, even though Voltus 5 is not necessarily a Filipino uh, character per se, it's one of the more popular ones. I believe Voltus 5 is actually not Filipino, right? If I'm not mistaken, but they have made a Filipino series from it. So I could be completely wrong. So feel free to correct me on that. So I could do something like that, or I could do it's like Superman is trending like crazy right now because people are, it's a very controversial, the new outfit. So I could do, you know, maybe I could do a versus AI. Yeah, it's Japanese, right, Rufus? I was pretty sure it was Japanese. Yeah, um, but it's extremely popular in the Philippines. That's the thing, right? It's very 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 popular. Um, or I could do, yeah, I could do something like that where I'm going to try to draw the most detailed Superman drawing ever, type thing, which I actually think would get more views. Like a Superman mech. Your process always mystifies me. I'm nervous laying inks on the body like that, the foreground in question. You always managed to connect everything together right. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. How much time left? I should put this up here. 13 minutes left, guys. 13 minutes left. Um, I am definitely not afraid of going over if I have to, mainly because of how important getting this right is. Okay, I'm willing to skimp, and when I say skimp, not concentrating as much on the other characters if it means this one looks better. Because again, it's the hero one. This is the character that's going to pull the whole piece together. So do I only stream on YouTube? Rufus asks. No, no. Right now. I'm currently streaming on Facebook, on X, on definitely on YouTube as well. And by the way, let me turn that on. Okay, so let me just draw some ab action here. Oh, you guys don't see the ab action. 1 second. Let me unzoom on YouTube here, guys. Just gonna unzoom a bit on you. I'm gonna unzoom on YouTube a little bit. There you go. Okay, there you go. So you guys could see what I'm up to on the YouTubes and wherever you're watching. There you go. So let me put. I got 10 minutes left, guys. Now it's turned into a challenge. Now it's a challenge. Let's see here. I just want to make sure that I get the details right. Something like that. Okay. Okay, and then let's go ahead and draw this giant hand. Look at my giant fist. You know, guys, as much as I do not want surgery, now that you guys have mentioned it, I'm thinking about all the fun we could have for the challenges. Me trying to draw without the use of my right hand. It'd be actually hilarious. Okay, we got 8 minutes left, guys. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left for this. So Mario wishes me a safe trip, my friend. Fail of hand says, man, the legend, the box office artist. That's me. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Oops, I'm drawing the leg and you don't even see it. We'll just move it up here. Apologies, guys. I'll do that sometimes. Make sure that you guys always let me know if you can't see what I'm drawing. Okay, so that will happen on occasion because I'm looking down, so I do my best to try to see what I'm doing in camera, but sometimes I just forget. Okay, so. Let's see here. Max wants me to draw characters as hieroglyphics. Maybe not. Gallon says referring to the new Superman outfit. Doesn't know why it's controversial. I think it's just people really missing the Cavill version of it. Like if you look at it side by side, I think number one, the previous version, it really emphasizes like the muscle of Superman, where this new costume, even though Corn Sweat is very, very, very built, you don't feel it as much. I think that does play a factor. um, in terms of people accepting it or not. Like it just doesn't have that because I guess when it's like super muscular, like the Cavill is like even in the like the newer ones, right? The what's his name? The TV show one. What's the guy's name again? They play Superman. Like even that one, like the muscles are very much emphasized. It's not really in the new James Gunn suit. That's what I'm noticing. So as of right now, when you're just looking at set pictures, it doesn't look as strong. I think that's why people are having an issue with it right now. But for me personally, I'd like to see it in motion. I want to see it. You know. And I just realized I made a boo boo. I made a boo boo, guys. Let's see if I can fix it. I might have to fix this with. I forgot to put the lightning in the belt. I'm like, he has a belt, doesn't he? I made a belt. So I personally think that's why, or there's other reasons why people don't like it. Um, Me personally, it doesn't look the best in terms of the set photos, but I'm willing to wait to see how it looks on camera because usually, you know, things look different when they're in motion. They really do compared to still pictures. But the same could be said about, like, for example, the Peacemaker outfit, which if you just saw it by itself, you'd be like, oh, what's this? But then when you see it in action, it's okay. You know, it's okay. So I'm willing to give it a shot for sure. You know, how are we doing? 4 minutes left, guys. 4 minutes. So I'm just trying to finish off what I can with the brush pen, and that's one thing I love about the brush pen. You could do so many certain things with the brush pen. You could get a lot done. People always complain about changes. A year from now, everyone will say how much they love it. Yeah, I could totally see that for sure. Any plans on drawing some video game properties? Well, absolutely for sure. I won't say plans, but I'm definitely open to it. Mario, I do need to finish that Helldivers piece before I go. By the way, I do need to finish that Helldivers piece before I go. That's a must. That's a must because my friend that I drew it for, that I'm drawing it for, he's in the Philippines actually, so I'm gonna be giving it to him when I get there. So that needs to be done. So whether I do that on stream or not, I'm not sure. But definitely we'll see. Wave Change says this looks dope. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Will I continue this piece tomorrow? No, my friend. My plan is to finish this now. Plan is to finish this now. So I got 2 minutes. Let's see how much I could render in 2 minutes. Again, I'm not worried about going a little bit over with this particular piece here. I don't mind if I have to. If I have to, I have to. But that will just mean I'm going to cut into a little bit of time. Because actually, to be honest, the ones back here, they're not that hard to draw. So I'd rather focus that time on this main character here, mainly because it's the hero character, right? The hero character here. So let me. I would love to throw an eraser on this guy. Where's the eraser? Just to see where I'm at. So I always throw the eraser because sometimes you got these sketch lines, guys, and you don't really see what's going on underneath. It gets confusing, and you'll also see sometimes that you missed inking some areas. So even now, I could totally see parts that I'm missing here. Now, would this piece be better if I am able to spend 10, 12 hours on it? Sure, absolutely. Every piece would. But again, part of my challenge this week is finishing what you start and finishing it in the day I started. That's what I really wanted to try to do this week. Okay. 30 seconds. I'm going to give myself an extra 5 minutes here, okay, guys? Yeah. And that's it. That's it. That's my real cutoff. 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to do 5 more minutes on this Catman here because I feel it needs to be done. This is the most important. Catman. This is looking great. Thank you, drawing with Mr. Sepulveda. There you go. He looks like Black Panther. Yeah, a little bit. Actually, I totally see that. Yeah, for sure. Well, he is Catman, so or Catboy. He's Catboy. Get it right, people. Catboy, not Catman. Now, one thing I won't be able to do is they have this texture to them, and I have added that texture before in previous drawings, but I just don't have the time for this. So, Meow Canada, there you go. Um, I just don't have the time to do so. So we are down to 2 minutes. Man, 5 minutes go by so fast. But for me to have a shot of actually finishing this piece before I have to leave, um, needs to be done. Needs to be done. Okay, 1 minute 45, and I'm at the point now where if I have to stop, so be it. But because I have a couple more minutes on my sleeve here, I am going to do as much as I can here. 1 minute. 54 seconds left. Okay. You know, again, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with if this is it. If this is all I have, then okay, no problem. 28 seconds, so might as well just add a few more things here and there. Oh, I didn't draw his tail. 19 seconds left. And I believe this tail has... Ah! I went over. It's because of that tail. I forgot about the tail. I forgot. Okay, good enough. Okay, we'll move. We need to move. We need to move. Okay, so let's add 20 minutes to the timer. Okay, we're in 20 minutes to the timer. We're going to work on gecko now. Gecko here in 20 minutes. So I have literally, I'm going to give myself maybe 5 minutes or so. Or not even, like 3 minutes to kind of sketch out gecko, and then we'll go straight to the ink. Okay, looking great. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Okay, and looking at some gecko reference here. He has this little mohawk. It's actually a very similar pose to what I wouldn't say that. It's a little bit different, but it's not that far off what I was trying to do with Catman here. So again, guys, this is like an homage. I said this before. This is kind of like an homage to the Jim Lee Shatter Shot Annual #1 cover. It's actually a very popular cover of Mr. Jim Lee. But this is a part that's a little bit different from the cover because the pose, this is actually a little bit more complicated pose than the one Jim did. Well, not saying what he did was complicated. It was, what's it called? This shows a little bit more. Because he had a Wolverine and it was turning. One of those things where I'm trying to see if I like it. I like it or not. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on the YouTube, okay, and on the Facebook here, so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Okay, while I shake my hand out, take a minute to shake the hand out. Now for this one, all he has is the one symbol here like that, and he has sorry guys, I'm just pulling up some gecko reference here. Okay, so he has some stuff on his arms. Does he or no? I think he can. Looks like he has some shoulder pads, a little bit of shoulder pads. Yeah, they light up. So looks like he has some shoulder pads. Cell says, loved my work. Thank you. Hello, 3D character modeling. Good to see you. The layout is killer. That's because it's not mine, my friend. Credit goes to Mr. Jim Lee in here. So I would call this an homage cover. So for those of you unfamiliar with homage cover, it's when you borrow a layout from established artists, but it's like a famous cover. Okay. Sometimes people use homage as a license to just copy what other people are doing, when in fact, it should be something that's, it's like when you draw something that looks like the Mona Lisa, right? Everyone recognizes the Mona Lisa. Longtime Jim Lee fans will notice this cover, where it's derived from. But I always like to give credit. So if I am to post this piece, I will put like after Jim Lee, that type of thing, or at least reference what based off this cover. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Well, it's just like in X-Men '97, right? They have that image where they based it off Jim Lee's thing. Right? So, are you doing the extra heroes from the spin-off series, or just the main three? If you Flugel asks, I'm doing the extra heroes, but just the ones in the marketing. I know there's like 10 of them, or something like that, but I'm just doing the 6 that are in the marketing. That is the goal here. Okay, so we're at 15 minutes. No time for dilly-dallying. You guys ready to dilly-daddle? Now, I will admit, this brush pen makes it a lot easier. Now, again, if I am going to skimp on time or steal time away, it will be from these 3 background characters. I have 3 background characters in the back here. They're not as big, and they shouldn't, in theory, take as long to draw. So I am not afraid to steal time from them if necessary. Okay. Like I'm already under time. So we'll already have to steal 5 minutes. So the hope was to do 20 minutes per character, but I'm already under time. Let's see here. Have I played Capcom Resident Evil games? I have not. I don't play that many games, my friend. Um, the only things I really play these days, if I do play, is like Overcooked. I could do an Overcooked piece. You guys want to see that? I'm doing Overcooked. Right now, my kids are really into the, I think it's called Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley. I'm not sure if you guys play that game at all. But no, I haven't played that particular game before. Hello, Sewer Bat. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sewer Bat. So if I quiet down a little bit, guys, it's mainly because I'm trying to finish off this particular piece here. As you could tell, I don't have much time. And I see, for example, I already made a mistake. I realized he has these plates here. That's okay. Speed. And again, I maybe shot myself in the foot just a little bit here because I did not go exactly what Jim Lee did here, for mainly for Gecko here. So I did want to see more of Gecko's outfit. So I'm gonna hide his other arm behind. I'm gonna hide his arm behind Catboy here. So something like that. There you go. Now I do have a tendency of making the hands too big sometimes on characters. Like even when they're foreshortened, sometimes I make the hands like way too big. So I'm hoping to avoid that trap by doing this. So I got 8 minutes left. Just trying to draw in this quad. So, and again, my apologies for not explaining more. I usually would, but again, I'm under time crunch here as we're trying to finish this before I have to leave for today. Again, congratulations to my good friend, uh, good friend, Romar, who's graduating high school today. Congratulations, buddy. So I'm going to his graduation. So that's why I'm in a little bit of a rush today. A little bit. So I'm going to go ahead with the eraser. Erase all of this. So you can see how rough it looks, right? You can see how rough it looks. Right? Once you all of the remove all of the things there. Very rough. Okay, so we have 6 minutes to kind of tidy everything up and tighten it up. Okay, so it's like kind of inked with the ink pen there. What do I think about AR? 3D character modeling asking me about AI. I have talked about AI a lot on this particular channel. He says the copyright reasons not good for sure. Good for reference. I agree with that. Absolutely, I agree with that. I'm definitely. I do have very strong opinions on the AI stuff for sure. Um, but I don't want to get into too much because that will take my focus away from this particular drawing. So we will talk more in depth about the AI. I will actually be doing more. Uh, have some of these videos focused on being artists versus AI. But we'll see. But one thing I will say about AI, it's given the person who has great ideas an opportunity to showcase their ideas without having to pay someone for it. Unfortunately, um, because I think places where I could totally see AI really, really disrupting is things like storyboarding. Storyboarding. I think the storyboarding game just got worse because usually it's the directors. They need the storyboard artists to kind of figure out how their movie's going to look. Now they could just kind of do it on their own. So I think things like storyboarding, concept art, you know, those got a little bit easier to the director with less budget. I could totally see those type of professions really getting hit. Like to be honest, all visual effects mediums have been hit from AI for sure. Again, guys, I might add 5 minutes to this guy. I might add 5 minutes. One with a thicker pen. Okay, I'm just trying to. That should be all in shadow. Okay, and again, my apologies, guys, for not answering a lot of questions right now. It's one of those things where I'm trying so hard to get this done on time, and really, really running short on time here at 7:42 right now. because I'm hoping, as has happened before, I would get close. I'd actually finish the other ones a little faster because they would take me a lot faster than I think it would, and then I could go back and add a little bit more to these particular characters here. So I might add 5 minutes to a gecko here and try to figure out where I could steal that time from in other places. We've been in that thing before, especially students. Yep, this brings you back. Brings you back, right? Brings you back to the old college days. Okay, 9 seconds left. Yep, I'll probably give myself an extra 5 minutes on gecko here. Oops. Which is going to go by really fast. So, like I mentioned before, there's like a texture on these guys, especially gecko. Gecko has this texture on him. I just don't have time to draw it. I don't. I would love to. So it might be one of those things I might add the texture in the coloring process instead. And then we will go from there, right? Never seen the box office or struggle for time like this, have you? How do you improve your drawing? Just like they said, keep practicing. That's all you can do, really. But again, if you could find out a way where you're struggling in, okay, it will make that process a lot faster. Okay, so the more you could get a professional to actually look at your art and tell you what you need to improve, okay, the faster you'll get. Okay. So I always say the more, well, I don't always say this, but the more you're accepting the criticism, the faster you're going to get improving. Some people are just, they can't take when somebody says their art needs improvement. Not even bad, just improvement. Some people can't take that, and they get very, very, very defensive. Don't be like that, guys, okay? Because everybody, even myself, everybody can improve. Everybody can get better. Everybody can change, you know? Nobody's ever stuck in their ways, or nobody's ever stuck in their ways. They don't have to be stuck in their ways. You could change no matter how old you are. No matter what professional level you are, there's always something to learn. And there's always something to get better in. Okay, so don't be stubborn, okay? Especially if somebody with experience and is telling you for free what you need to do, listen to them. Listen to them. They might not be invalid, but maybe they have a point to what they're saying, you know? Maybe they're not 100% valid. You know? I thought learning the fundamentals will you get faster at drawing a drone basics. Yeah, to learn. Don't take it personal, guys. Don't take it personal. Now, are there some who do try to just take you down just because they're jealous? Sure. Sure, there are. But always see if there's some validity in what they're saying. Okay. So you don't listen to the, oh, this sucks. Okay, why? And they can't say, oh, no, it just sucks. Okay, no, okay, whatever. But if someone gives you like legitimate feedback, okay, especially, especially if it's a professional, especially if it's an editor, listen, listen to them. Okay, so 26 seconds. I'm going to finish off. I'm going to move to Owlette here, and I'm hoping that I can make up some time with Owlette. I think that's good enough. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, we need to move on. Okay, let's move on right now, okay? Okay, we're going to move on to Owlette. Again, 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes? Let's try 20 minutes. Let's do, I'm going to put 15 and see what happens, okay? 15 minutes for Owlette here. Look at this. Look at this confidence. Going straight to ink, my friends. Straight to ink. I take that back. I need to know. I need to see what Owlette looks like. There we go. Okay. Just drawing the basic structure of the face here. Just going straight to ink, guys, because I'm out of time. I'm out of time. Now, again, these are small enough where if I make a mistake, it's not the biggest deal in the world. She has like kind of like a Wolverine mask, you know? How would watching someone improve your skills? Are you applying techniques to your own drawing? Absolutely. That's why you watch other artists. You see why they do other things, you know? But again, it's not copying them one for one. It's understanding why they make certain decisions. And that's the most important part to all of this really. Yeah, it looks like I'll be able to make up a little bit of time here. Not a lot, a little bit, because actually what's hard about Owlette is not the body itself, it's the feathers in the back. She's got feathers. Well, actually, the feathers aren't that bad either. Like, it's a pretty. Do I get bored of this kind of stuff? Nah, this is fun. You know what? One thing that I do enjoy doing, like everything has their advantages and disadvantages. One thing I really like about doing these Marvel style drawings is it's fast, and I always get to draw something new every day. Now, will I be doing anything that's like 900 Pokemon level by doing stuff like this? Absolutely not. But at the same time, I am gaining momentum. Like we finished how many pieces already this week? Now, again, not the craziest pieces in the world, but finished nonetheless, right? Like we did the Powerpuff Girls yesterday. We did the Lion King one the other day, which I actually liked. I like that one a lot, actually. Um, you know, we did the Dragon Ball. I was gonna say Dragon Ball, the Demon Slayer one. We finished the Leopardon one, and that's a video I need to finish off too. Like part of me is thinking maybe my time is better spent on the plane finishing that drawing instead of trying another challenge. Because I'm trying to think when I'm gonna edit all this stuff. Right, I don't have an editor anymore, so it's like I got to do all that on my own now. Mario liked the Lion King one. Yeah, thank you, my friend. How long have I been drawing? Professionally, 25 years. Drawing all my life, but for professionally, roughly around 25 years. Okay, I'm definitely able to make up some time here. So after this, I'm going to be going to the ice bear. I'm thinking, should I go to the ice bear or should I do? Very Jim Lee-ish, eh? Hello, good morning, Irish Potato. Good to see you, my friend. Take care, Mario. Thank you again for all your help. I really appreciate it. Huge thank you to my buddy Mario. For years, Mario has been there helping me out in the channel. I'm really, really appreciative of all the work Mario does for me. Thank you so much, Mario. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys give Mario a follow. He's an incredible artist in his own right. Thank you so much, Mario. You're the best. Okay, here we go. Again, guys, my apologies for not answering all comments right now. I'm just trying to, I'm working on the time here. So I'm just trying to finish off the important bits here. Okay, so not bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna move on quickly. Might add like a few lines here and there, but I think I'm gonna move on to. Let's do Ice Bear first. Do Ice Bear first, okay? Drew her very quickly. Thank you. Let's do Ice Bear now. Ice Bear. Now, Ice Bear has an interesting outfit here, so I'm gonna try to get this done quickly. We are at No, we're not bad. We're back to 20 minutes per character if we need to. Though, part of me is like, if I could get done quicker, I will. Okay, so I'm going to stop this. I'm going to add, we'll do 15 minutes. And then we'll do the last 15 minutes to finesse if necessary. Okay? Rawr. Ice Bear. A couple minutes will take you 4 hours. That's where experience comes into play, my friends. That's the experience. Guys, never be what's called disheartened as the word, or discouraged when you see me draw something fast. Remember, I have like a good probably 30 years on a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys are extremely young, and speed, all of that stuff comes with time. It all definitely comes with time. So when you see me blast through these drawings, remember that's like I've been drawing ever since I could remember. 25 years of professional experience, not just experience, professional, where I've been paid to do this, right? So don't get disheartened. Your time will come. You're going to be better than me, all of you. If you keep at it, you guys have like a good 30 years, to get way better than me. All right, so don't get discouraged, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys can reach my level in the next year or two, if not sooner. If you work hard at it, if you're willing to put the work in, you could surpass me at anything, really. Even on the YouTube side. Even on the YouTube side. But you got to keep working at it, right? Nobody's an overnight success, okay? Mr. Beast has been on YouTube longer than I have, right? People don't know that because you just see when they blow up. You don't see the extra work behind it, right? So keep going. 30 years experience look great unless you start drawing out of the room. Well, thank you, Jeremy. I really appreciate that. Nope. I'm an old man. Well, not that old, but I do have a kid in college right now, so definitely not young. But young at heart, my friends, young at heart. So we're gonna go in here and draw the eyes. And again, guys, I apologize that I'm not able to explain more what I'm doing, and mainly because I'm trying to work as fast as possible here, so I could get this done in my timeline of 3 hours. That's what we're trying to work for here. 3 hours in total. My fault too. I started a bit later than I wanted to. Like I wanted to start around 5 a.m. Eastern. I ended up starting around 6. So that's why I'm not talking as much as I usually would and stuff like this, just because of the little time crunch we are under here. So this is where I'm taking a little bit of shortcuts. For example, I had his hand in front before. I'm not even putting the hand anymore. I'm not even putting in the hand anymore. Talk to the hand. Not even bothering. We're just gonna go straight into. Just go straight into drawing these little details here. So even like that, he has a pattern on his outfit. I'm actually considering just doing that in post instead of me drawing it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it in post, guys, because yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let me do some erasing here, light erasing, because I do need to see just a little bit of the underdrawing here, just a little bit. Okay, so because you can see as I erase it, like all of that stuff is pretty much gone, right? So with 7 minutes left. And then inside the glasses, I'm going to make it pretty dark inside. Here, like this. So something like that. And I'm going to go ahead and ink up this part here. And again, guys, I'm thinking about just adding the text. Well, we'll see how it goes. If I have time, I might add the texture to this. We'll see. There you go. There you go, something like that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna 3 minutes left. How much time did I give for this again? 15? I think I gave myself 15 minutes. Just realized the time. I thought I had more. How you guys doing? How you guys doing in the YouTubes? You guys doing all right? How's everyone doing on Instagram? Everyone doing good on Instagram? Everyone doing good? Okay, everyone's good. Okay, Jeremy says everything's okay. Okay, good. Just making sure. So, by the way, if you're watching whatever platform you're on right now, if you guys could throw me a like for the stream, it would really mean a lot to me. If you could do that, that would be fantastic. Also, if you are new to my channel, whatever your platform you're watching it on, if you want to follow me, please do. I try to do streams like this every day, or I will be anyway, and having a lot of fun doing it. So, drawing with Mr. Spolveda is working on redrawing a picture a student gave me. That's pretty awesome. That's great, my friend. So while we're here, and I always like to do this, why don't you guys, whatever you guys are doing right now, let me know where you're from. Where are you guys watching me from? It's always a nice exercise for me to see. By the way, I know this is not what Ice Bear's legs look like. Looks like he has these. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going just a little bit longer on this Ice Bear. Like it's no, we don't need that much time, but enough. Yeah, it's good enough. I'm really in the good enough stage right now. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, so. Okay, Ice Bear done. Okay, I'm gonna zoom back out on the YouTube. Just bear with me, my friends. There you go. So we are at. That's where we are at right now. Though I would like to work on his face just a little bit, have it a little bit more finished. This pen's ran out. This pen. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have 17. Okay, okay. We like right on time here. Okay, let's do the next character here. I believe his name is Newton. Newton Star. Newton Star. Oh, he's got like a. He's got like a very Iron Manish center here. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and draw a Newton Star here. I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes here, and let's get going. Now it looks like he has my pencil. So if you're looking at I'm trying to get this lead out of here. If you're looking at the homage I'm doing, the Newton Star is the Gambit character here. And actually, this is actually going to help me because I'm actually going to use this as a way to cover up stuff. Oh, the things we do. This will help me cover up stuff, guys. There you go. There you go. So just by drawing the hand like this, So these are the type of shortcuts sometimes we make. We do things to hide things, right? Hide drawing feet, hide drawing, all that stuff. And it's not because we're scared of drawing that. You know me, guys. I'm not scared of drawing those things. It's just the time. Oh, yeah, the timer was a pure character things here, bad. Yes, yes. That's right. Oh my gosh, this helps me so much. Now I don't have to draw the arm. See that? That's using your noggin. That's using your noggin there, my friends. And I could do something where it goes down here like this on the side. You can't see it, like even through, kind of through. So it implies that he's behind. I will let there. Okay. Now I don't have to draw behind there. High five. High five. There you go. Nick Malanafi throws me some hearts. There you go. There you go. That's why we draw rocks, so we don't have to draw feet. That's not just a Liefeld thing. That's an artist thing. Now, again, guys, if you have time, by all means, like finish it off, right? Why not? If you have the time. But sometimes, as comic book artists, you got to do what you got to do, you know, sometimes. And that's the way to do it. There you go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and draw this particular character here. Okay, so this goes like that, I think. Something like that. All right. Something like that. There you go. There you go. All right. Now we're cooking, guys. Now we're cooking. Almost there. Okay, guys, just give me a minute. Once I'm actually I'll finish this off. I have to wake up my kids because they got to get ready to go. All right, and then I'll be right back to finish this off. Now, the good thing about these characters is that their costumes aren't overly complicated. They're pretty simple. Like for the most part, his costume is just like all tights, pretty much just like yellow tights. So something like that. There you go. Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. Do I have another one here? Oh, I got a 0.5. There you go. Something like that. All right, not bad. Not bad. Sweet. Simple. Simple, right? Simple. All done for that one. Okay, so we just got the one more character to do here. Her name is, I think it's May Yu, I think her name is. I could be wrong. One more character, but just give me a second, guys. I got to wake up my kids because they got to come with me to the graduation. And you, not May Yu, and you. Okay, good. And you here. Okay, so guys, just give me a minute. Okay, hold on. Did I draw Generator X? I haven't drawn Generator X yet. I want to give that a try. Okay, so just give me a second here, guys. Let me just wake up the kids, and I'll be right back. I'm still on it right now, but you guys, huh? So was that? Wicked at 9. Guys, go in. Okay. Start getting ready for the graduation. Start getting ready for the graduation. You want to do that or you want school? You want to that or you want this class? There's no class? Okay. Huh? What was that? I think so. Maybe pants. Maybe pants. Well, ask for Omar. We should work. All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, okay, we do the final character here, and then we're gonna call it a day. And her name is Ann Yu. Ann Yu. She's the final supporting character. Okay, so she's going to be on this side, and again we have a hard out. Oh, it's only 8:30. Good, good, good. I might have some time to do some extra stuffs here, so I'm not even going to do that there. So I'm just going in here and just cleaning up because we have a little bit of time here. Just a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. As we go ahead and try to finish off this drawing here. On YouTube, I'm going to zoom in just a bit. So you guys can see what I'm doing there. So let's go ahead and draw this in U character. So I'm going to go in here with the 005. So if you look at the Jim Lee original cover, this is the rogue character here. So something like that. Okay, so her mask is actually pretty detailed. To the point where I actually don't want to draw all the detail in the mask because it might actually take away from the drawing. like these buns in her ear. I'm gonna use the thicker pen. There you go. Whoops, I made a boo-boo in the arm. Not not my best work in the arm here, but the good thing is it's all red, so I could actually fix it. So there you go. Artist Comics says, "Love your art, Mr. James. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you." Okay, so this staff, because she has a staff, I will finish off. Okay, grab a ruler here. I got a big ruler. Big ruler. Okay, got a big ruler there. She's got like this bamboo. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. This is definitely not very hard to draw this one here. Okay, I think that's about it. It's very simple. Yeah, like this. Yeah, and then pretty much that's it. Like I always say, like as the smaller characters in the back, they definitely don't take that long, as you could see, because they're small. They're small. They're gonna be small on the page. So it definitely doesn't matter as much. Again, the trick will be in the coloring. Like a lot of this will be made when this goes to color. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. So while I'm doing this, I'm just going to go overview of everything. Okay, so let me just do one final erase on her. Now I could do things like speed lines and stuff, but then I usually do that in Photoshop, just because I have a little bit more control over it. So it all depends on you and how you want to accomplish that. Maybe I'll just add like a little detail. Yeah. That's almost it. Let me just add a couple more things here. And then we're going to call this a stream, guys. So thank you very much. Thanks for helping me push through this one. Something like that. So if you guys have seen the X-Men cover, again, this would be after Jim Lee. We would call this after Jim Lee. Now, if you like the original Jim Lee cover, he didn't draw the feet. He didn't draw the feet. Okay? So it's not just Liefeld, okay, guys? It's not just Liefeld. We do what we can. And if you look at the original cover that I homaged here, Jim Lee did not draw the feet. He did not draw the feet, okay? So hold on. I'm just going here and I'm just going to add. Jim Lee did not draw the feet. Now, part of me wants to add the smoke as well. Like Jim Lee has some smoke there, and I was thinking about doing that, but I do want that control. I want that control, so I'll probably save that for when I go ahead and color this particular drawing here. But there it is, guys. That is PJ Masks Power Heroes in a Marvel style, my friends. So this is PJ Masks Power Heroes right there in a Marvel style. A lot of fun to do. Definitely a lot of fun to do. So thank you guys for watching along and for being here with me today in the stream. Make sure that you subscribe to whatever channel that you are watching this on, and let me know, what do you guys want me to draw tomorrow? Tomorrow, before I take my big trip tomorrow, what do you guys want me to draw? And then we will go from there. Okay, my friends? So thank you so much once again. Whatever you are doing today, have a wonderful time. Wherever you're going. Congratulations to all students in the Ontario area. Final few days of school. Some of you are graduating, like my buddy's graduating today. So whatever you're doing today, have a good one, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give me a high five quickly here and a high five quickly there. Thank you guys for watching. My name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody.